beats.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So tonight's video, we are coming out with one. It's been a pretty slow day, just kind of been busy as hell with work and with life, and pumped out a bunch of videos over this past weekend. So I figured that I would wait till later on the night to be able to pump something out. But I came home and I see some stuff going on that Marcos Maidana might be coming back for a potential fight with ADRIEN Broner. And I'm like, okay, what the hell's going on with this? But I'm looking at boxingnews24.com, and it has an article with Marcos Maidana signing a huge deal with PBC. And I actually came out with a video on that a little bit ago, maybe a day or a couple of days ago, where Marcos Maidana said he was coming back with PBC. And in this article, it pretty much states, talented former world champion Marcos Maidana has reportedly signed a multi-fight deal with Premier Boxing Champions, according to Ring TV, and he'll be resuming his long dormant career in the summer against a still to be determined opponent. Maidana is still young in his mid-30s and looks ready to get back in the ring to beat the Lions at 147. Maidana's first fight with PBC is expected to be an easy one against an overmatched foe with limited talent and no threat to beating him. However, the second one is believed to be former 4-division world champion ADRIEN "The Problem" Broner. According to Ring TV, Maidana beat Broner by a 12-round unanimous decision in December 2013 in an exciting fight. Maidana knocked Broner down twice in the contest and dropping him in round 2 and 8. Broner was beaten up in that fight, and he stormed out of the ring afterwards. There had always been talk of the two facing each other in a rematch, but it never happened, in part due to Maidana retiring from boxing a year later after his 2 losses to Floyd Mayweather Jr. in 2014. Now, 6 years later, the fans would love to see Maidana and Broner mix it up in a rematch on PBC. Broner looked good in his losing effort to Manny Pacquiao last month on January 19th. Maidana is going to have to be in excellent shape and have his game wired for him to beat Broner a second time. That'll be a tough match for Maidana, but a winnable one to be sure. Broner versus Maidana 2 would be an excellent fight on PBC in 2019. The winner of that fight can move on to bigger and better things against possibly Pacquiao, IBF welterweight champion Errol Spence Jr., WBA Super World champion Keith One-Time Thurman, or WBC belt holder Sean Porter. It's endless the amount of great fights available to Maidana or Broner. Quote. Now, with that coming out, there was another article that I had seen, and it had ADRIEN Broner in this article, and it was talking about ADRIEN Broner is expected to come back to fight in June. And when I seen this article, I'm like, okay, maybe you can just put 2 and 2 together to see what's up. Maybe they may possibly fight. And in this article, it says, the best option for Broner to fight in June would be Marcos Maidana, who is said to be signing with PBC to resume his career. However, Maidana, 35, probably has too much weight for him to lose in order to face Broner by June. Maidana will likely want to take some tune-up fights before PBC puts him in one of their elite-level welterweights like Manny Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, or Danny Garcia. Broner is just a level below elite right now based on his performances against Pacquiao, Mikey Garcia, Jesse Vargas, Porter, and Adrian Granados. If Maidana is dedicated, he could feasibly take off all the weight he's carrying to meet Broner in 4 months from now in June or July. Maidana looks like he would have to lose 50 pounds before he would be back at his old weight. He's not as heavy as some boxing fans think he is. Quote. Now, after reading these articles, I do not think that Marcos Maidana would be coming back to fight ADRIEN Broner in June, just for the simple fact is you got to think June is like 4 months away. So you would definitely think Marcos Maidana, in the time that he's going to be taking this weight off, he definitely needs to come back to take a tune-up fight, because you got to think it's been about friggin' 4 or 5 years since that dude's been fought. So he definitely needs to take a tune-up fight against a lesser opponent to be able to get back into the groove, and for us to be able to see what he's going to look like, and for him to see what he's going to feel like getting back to the ring after such a long layoff. But if he comes back for a tune-up fight around that time, and if he comes back looking good and looking like he still has that fire, I can definitely see a match between him and ADRIEN Broner later on this year. And when that fight does happen, because I could really see that fight happening, especially with Maidana coming back, signing with PBC. Dude, I do not think Adrien Broner is going to win that fight, man. I could still see Marcos Maidana beating Adrien Broner's ass, just for the simple fact is, even from that fight and after that fight with the fights that he's had since that Marcos Maidana fight, the dude has not gotten any friggin' better, man. Like, the dude still looks the same. The dude still does not have any kind of volume or any kind of output. The dude still likes to sit back. The dude still likes to take off rounds. And the type of style that Adrien Broner has, dude, Marcos Maidana just has a friggin' horrible style for a dude like friggin' Adrien Broner, because Marcos Maidana is a pressure type of style. He is in your face. He's going to come with hella volume. He has power. He has that crack. And man, I definitely do not see a fight like that going well for Adrien Broner. And to tell you the truth, I could actually see that fight going a lot worse for friggin' Adrien Broner, just because Marcos Maidana, if he was to come back with a tune-up, or even if he had a couple of tune-ups to be able to get ready, he definitely knows how to pick apart Broner, because he knows his style. He's faced him before, and I could definitely see him beating the friggin' brakes off of Adrien Broner. So I definitely don't see Adrien Broner winning that fight when that fight does come back into play. Am I going to watch that fight? Hell yeah, I'm going to watch that fight, because I know it's going to be a fun-ass fight. It's going to be an entertaining-ass fight. Adrien Broner is going to sell the fight like he's going to friggin' be the next coming of Jesus, like he always does in every fight. Oh, I'm doing this for the hood. I'm going to knock his ass out and this and that and whoop-de-whoop-de-woo. But I think the outcome is pretty much going to be either the same or it's going to be worse, with Marcos Maidana friggin' beating the friggin' living breaks off of friggin' Adrien Broner. And I am still going to watch it, because it's going to be entertaining to watch. You know what? It is what it is. When it happens, all of us will be tuning in to watch a friggin' beat down. That will be Marcos Maidana beating the friggin' brakes off of friggin' Adrien Broner. All right, you guys? So I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, hit me up in the comment section. I'll be sure to hit you guys up. All right, so I hope you like the video. Holla at your boy.